Are we still
That's,
doing like the chase and like hiding thing?
I think so. I think this is just this is like an opening scene. So I'm thinking we can have an opening scene before the music even starts. The issue is that we really have to like fill the music video with content and story. Like
yeah.
this is
Mhm.
gonna take like a lot of creative brain collaboration. Like I
What
need
would I do without my music?
how would you make that into a scene? Like I need a scene. Does that make sense?
I cannot live without my music.
Who would be the
You
bartender?
make no. What I'm saying is, mime some of those words with the extreme.
I kind of want to be the bartender. I want to do a role. I want to do a role that I normally, as a woman, wouldn't do. We could all play several different people. I could be a bartender and I
Okay.
could be a bodyguard. You know what I mean? Like we could all have different roles, but we need scenes, like actual scenes to play out. So I need like, okay, Nick is this character and Alex is this character, and this is the scene between the two of them. Where are they in the speakeasy? What's gonna happen in that scene? It can be Alex is chasing Nick with a trumpet and he's coming after him, or you know, Nick is trading sheets of music for money, like you know, like. But there has to be actual scenes that we can act out, and we can cut them to line up so that it all kind of fits into like all of the funny backstory scenes, but we just have to we have to just come up with scenes is what I'm saying. So he comes into the speakeasy and he sees something that says music is banned or like, you know, no bands or something. And he's left in thoughtful contemplation and he's thinking, this is what I'm missing. Like I need music in my life. And then the bartender slams down a glass and he says, "Hey man, what does he say? What's the bartender going to say?"
We don't do no music in these
I like
parts.
that. I like that exactly. We don't do
Yeah.
no. I think that'd be funny and fun. We don't do no music in these parts. What's Butter gonna say back?
I cannot live without my music. You can't ban music. I got to find my music. Where's my band?
Without my
And
music.
right there, you pop in the music. It's like,
Ooh, I have an idea. He says, "I can't live without my music. Where'd you put my band?" As
there you
if
go.
as if the speakeasy stole his band away.
There you go.
And then he
Where
can
have you
reach
put
over
my
the
band?
bar. He can reach over the bar and he can grab me and he go, "Where'd you put my band?"
Yes. Come with this.
Yeah.
Listen here,
A lot of
sweetie pie. Where
Did he call me a name?
band?
Should be like, "Where'd you put my band? You."
Sweetie pie.
We're both wearing sunglasses.
Totally.
Just an idea. So that we both are like, "Where'd you put my band?" I don't know what you're talking about.
Where'd you put my band?
That scene where he's like, "Where'd you put my band?" could start the intro, and the intro is actually a bar fight, which I think would be kind of fun. And we could have like we're tussling, and then we have everybody else starts tussling. It's like a big bar fight, and Butter has to escape the bar fight. Just an idea. Because it starts really loud and in your face. Music is live. That's what I know. And he could be, and he's getting away. And then maybe Butter like sneaks away from me, and now I'm going after somebody else, and I'm going after Nick. And we're all getting into it, and there's different scenes of us like all like somebody gets knocked out or something, you know. And we could all be wearing mustaches and sunglasses. You know what I mean? Because we're all supposed to be dark, mysterious.
Yeah.
Mysterious.
You're crazy, Nick. Yeah.
And Calliope, you said something earlier where it was like, you know, selling sheet music on the down low. I wrote down something silly where it was like selling drumsticks like a shady drug deal.
Dude, yes.
You know what I mean? Just
Dude, I
like
love that. I
Clever.
love that.
Yeah.
Or I sell my bass, but for a pretty penny. You know.
real.
Okay, so I have this is scene one, and that's just the intro scene, right? That's just the scene where he walks in, music is banned, this is what I need. Bartender, "Hey man, get out of here. We don't do no music in these parts. I can't live without my music. Where'd you put my band?" And then that breaks into the beginning of the song, right?
Right.
So that's gonna be scene two. I think that'll be a good scene one. It's pretty short, pretty easy to get through. Okay. So this is the bar fight, right?
Why the bar fight?
Because it's funny.
I'm not saying
Because
no,
we're
but
all
why?
friends and we would never fight in real life.
Right.
We would never punch each other but the idea is that it's a bar fight because you're looking for the band and everybody else doesn't want you to find them, right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
but
you have to escape and get away. You know what I mean?
I like
wanna
to sneak
hide.
around. I like to sneaking around and hiding. Maybe having a detective help me better than the bar fight, personally.
Okay, no bar fight.
We could stage.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I don't know. it's like it strikes me as a shock jock thing,
Well, I don't know. I feel like because the beginning of the music video is, or the song is so shocking, there has
right?
to be an equal action to engage you and to keep you intrigued into the story. Because it starts off very quietly because he's walking into this place, and then he's like, you find out his motivation, what's he's looking for, and then obviously he's not welcome there, and then he's like, hey man, where I know you took my band, where did you put them? And then the everybody there's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And then tensions arise because you can tell this
Oh,
guy's
that's all
passionate about his
good,
band.
right?
Yeah. I think maybe there could be like a mini bar fight, or maybe I get pulled away to another. I just want there to be a bar fight, okay? I feel like it would be fun.
Bar fight would be very
It would
fun.
be funny. It would be
Okay.
funny. And then maybe I could get pulled. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Alex and Jaren could get into a fight, and then it could pull me away from Butter. And then then you don't have to be in the fight.
If we're
And
gonna
then maybe
Keep
a
saying-
detective could come up and
I know
fight.
it's not that I mind being in the fight. The idea of the fight is contrary to the joy of the music.
Yeah,
That's
but
what bothered me about it.
you have to create motivation, and you have to create you know what I mean? There has to be some
Yeah.
source of evil that's over, there has to be drive. You have to understand why Butter is so driven.
That is
Otherwise, it's got to be a good story. It's got to be
No,
juicy,
I'm laughing
man.
at Nick's comment. Did you see his chat comment?
I want to hide in an upright bass case so bad. Dude, that'd be funny.
It would be, and like you can wheel me out like I'm an actual instrument, and then like I come out of it.
I can see if I can make that work.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
The speakeasy is like an underground music black market.
Ooh,
And this is where everybody's
Yeah.
coming to sell.
Yeah.
drugs and-
like
you know
the
what I
the
mean?
unfolding narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. Because Calliope, you're already part of the band, and so I'm trying to figure like how do you find a way to like justify, playing in the band at the end of the video. Like I'm like same with everyone else. Something like that just ties it all back together where it's just like, oh, okay, this is what's really going on, and it's us, and we're cool.
Yeah. So here's an idea. Maybe this is like the music black market, like and musical instruments are like banned across the world or something.
Yeah,
And
and
Butter-
prints of sheet music too. There has to be like an illegal black market like
Yeah.
sheet music printing
And
scheme.
Music is Life is like the most banned secret song that's ever existed. And Butter is trying to find the music at this secret black market. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We could all be different people at different stalls that are like selling different things.
I want to sell drumsticks. I want a trap. I want a trap.
Just
Okay.
an idea. Like I said, we have to create real scenes, like
Okay.
plot them out.
But if the basic idea is I'm in there looking for my band, everybody's hiding somewhere in there, then I've got to find them. Right? And that's where I find my band is in the speakeasy, and at the end we have a whole band together. Somebody tries to keep me out from going in looking for somebody in my band. That's when we have the fight.
Actually, what if it's Calliope? It'd be more interesting if Calliope did it, because then it adds a whole other layer of nuance to it.
If Calliope stops me from
If
going
I
where
was
I'm
looking
going to go,
for the band,
I'm
No.
looking for the band.
or if I was stopping
Or-
him.
I don't know. It could go
Somebody
anyway.
says, wait, you can't go in there. And I say, I'm going in there. I'm finding my band. Or,
Hey man.
Or- yeah.
What do you think? I'm going there.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
You're
Get
like,
out of here. Here's an idea.
Yep.
Because the music is so, this is a long song. It's like a 5-minute song, right?
Right.
Maybe he spends half of the time looking for the secret room where we're trading stuff.
ooh, that's nice. That's a
And
cool.
then the second half is where he pulls back the secret door and it's revealed this wonderful, luminous, amazing, cool space where people are trading music and playing music, and you know what I mean? And then he's like, oh my gosh, I found it. Just an idea. Wait, in the first half of the music video, he finds like 2 or 3 people in the group, right? And these are people who are also like, hey man, I'm looking for music too. Like we should look around. I heard there's a secret black market here.
I have an idea also. This might kind of help with like padding out the time, but I was thinking that it'd be cool if there was a scene in which, the speakeasy it gets busted by like the authorities because it's an illegal black market
Ford
for
could be the
music.
cop.
Yeah, and
He
so
could be
we
a
have a
funny
scene.
cop.
We have a scene or scenes where we just start booking it or something. We pack up hastily and like we get the hell out, man. Type shit.
Trading drumsticks.
Drumsticks for money.
Where do you want to trade them, Nick? Do you know in the speakeasy where you'd want to train them? Like a funny, silly place where you could trade them at?
Man, I just had like the stupidest thought where it was kind of like as if it was shot like found footage, like I'm in the back parking lot of the speakeasy or something. I wasn't
I like
thinking about a
that.
particular location inside of it.
You
Let me
like
see.
But
squatting on the ground in the parking lot?
Oh no,
you know,
it's
we
just kind of like it's obvious that like it's two dudes meeting up to do something like sketchy and like you can see like I'm trying to do like the handoff, but you can see the sticks and shit.
yeah, that
Okay,
Maybe
totally
okay.
something like that.
fits
Um,
into.
Okay, so one scene would be Nick trading drumsticks with who wants you can trade
Nick.
with Josh if you want. He could make a cameo. He'd be your drumstick guy.
yeah, yeah, true. That's actually
Or
that could be
anyone could.
biographical.
Anybody could.
Let's all think about some scenes that fit in with this idea of a little bit crazy, a little bit nutty, a lot of me looking for my band and finding people, hidden away and not and finding the music.
Within the subplots, if Nick Tran is the guy that's dealing the drumsticks, and Butter, the idea is that you're trying to find your band. What if the subplot is that he slowly reveals them all, but each one has a subplot. So he's selling the drumsticks,
Right.
but then all of a sudden you go, Nick, is that you? And then it goes on to the next guy, and I can be at the pool table, and you beat me at a game, and then I reveal who I am. I'm your bass player.
I like it.
Yeah,
There's a way that I
Yes.
find each one of you. And we can switch to a focus where we've got the video of that person playing in Music is Life. Nick's going to be trading drumsticks with Josh, but I'll catch him in the act. I find Nick, and there's my drummer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nick's doing some kind of a cash deal with Josh for some drumsticks. And then we've got to invent a way that I find each one of you
Yeah.
and link it with the talent or the gift that you have for the band. We can make up however we found each other. It doesn't have to have any relationship to reality. It can be totally crazy. Just thinking about a crazy way that I could find you in the speakeasy or outside the speakeasy or something like that and realize, oh, that's my singer. Oh, that's my bass player. Like that.
I think it'd be funny if since Butter and Alex are playing pool and he beats them in pool, I think it'd be funny if Alex was holding the stick and he suddenly like remembers how to play the bass
Yeah.
with the pool. He's like, whoa, oh shit! I used to play the bass in your band. Oh my god!
Okay. When we get with Nick, he starts playing the drums on like back of my truck or something.
He tries smoking the stick. He's like, why isn't it working, man? And then he's like, oh wait, the drumsticks.
Yeah.
That'd be clever.
Oh yeah.
It's a bike.
Yeah, sure.